Peter Eisenman. Who is Peter Eisenman? Peter Eisenman is a prominent American architect and educator. He was born on August 11, 1932 in Newark, New Jersey. Eisenman has had a significant impact on contemporary architectural theory and practice. He is often associated with the deconstructivist movement, although his work span various styles and theoretical frameworks. Eisenman has Bachelor from Cornell University, Master degree from Columbia University, and also PhD from University of Cambridge. Some of his buildings are Western Center for the Arts, which is located in Ohio State University, Columbus, which is known for its fragment grid-like design, reflecting Eisenman's deconstructivist philosophy. Other than that is City of Culture of Galicia, also known as Santiago de Compostela, which is located in Spain. This cultural complex includes multiple buildings designed to mimic the rolling hills of Galicia. Last but not least, one of his famous buildings is University of Phoenix Stadium, located in Glendale, Arizona. Now, the building is known as State Farm Stadium. This multi-purpose facility is notable for its retractable roof and movable field.
And now, I will talk about Peter Eastman's theories behind his architecture style. Peter Eastman is a famous architect who shake up traditional ideas with his theories. The first one is deconstructivism. Eastman breaks down normal architecture rules by breaking up shapes, changing geometrics, and challenge how spaces are organized. His design makes people think and ask questions. The second one is semiotics and signification. Eastman's works is influenced by symbols and meanings. He thinks architecture can say more than just what it looks like. His design have hidden message, making people think deeply about them. The last one is theoretical investigation. Eastman explored big ideas like how people experience space, how language affect design, and other philosophy topics. His writing helped architects think differently about their work. In short, Peter Eastman's architecture is smart, deep, and not afraid to challenge the norm. His work sparks discussion and changes how we think about buildings.
Architecture theory of common building in Malaysia. Architecture in Malaysia is influenced by a rich tapestry of cultural, historical, environmental, and technological factors. Vernacular architecture. Vernacular architecture in Malaysia is deeply rooted in the traditional building techniques and cultural practice of the various ethnic groups in the country. For the example is traditional Malay houses or rumah Melayu, longhouses of the indigenous communities in Borneo. Modernism and international style. Modernist architecture in Malaysia emphasizes clean lines, functional spaces, and minimalistic designs. And for the example is Petronas Twin Towers by Caesar Pelli and National Mosque of Malaysia. The third one is postmodernism and regionalism. Postmodern architecture in Malaysia often integrates elements of regionalism, responding to local context and tradition. For the example is Telecom Tower by Hijaz Kasturi and Daya Bumi Complex. And the last one is sustainable and green architecture. Recent years have seen a strong emphasis on sustainable and green architecture, reflecting global concern about environmental impact and climate change. For the first example is Menara Mesianiaga by Ken Young and G Tower in Kuala Lumpur, which is Malaysian first green certified building.
The next one is comparison between Peter Eisenman and Malaysian architecture.
Peter Eisenman and Malaysian architecture represent two distinct paradigms in the field of architecture, each with unique philosophies, aesthetics, and contextual influence. By comparing these two, in terms of philosophical approach, Eisenman deeply theoretical and philosophical, focusing on deconstructivism and the autonomy of architectural form. Malaysia architecture, practical and contextual, focusing on cultural integration, functionality, and sustainability. By terms of design and function, Eisenman prioritized form, theoretical exploration, sometimes at the expense of functionality. And for Malaysian architecture strive to balance aesthetic and cultural relevance with the practical and environmental considerations. And lastly, on impact and accessibility. Eisenman, influential in academic professional circles, but his theoretical approach may be less accessible to the general public. And for Malaysian architecture, designed to be culturally relevant and environmentally sustainable, making it more accessible and practical for the everyday use.
Pros and cons of Peter Eisenman architectural theory. From all of that, there is advantages and disadvantages. For advantages is creativity and uniqueness. Eisenman's work is known for its creativity and unique design, introducing new forms and special experiences. The next one is questioning norms. Eisenman encourages architects and designers to think critically about the role and function of architecture in society. The last one is promoting debates. His work sparks debate and discussion, contributing to the ongoing evolution of architectural theory and practice. For the disadvantages is, first one is functionality. Eisenman focus on form over function that can sometimes lead to buildings that are less practical or user-friendly. The next one is complexity. Can be result in higher construction costs and technical challenges, making them less feasible for many projects. The last one is contextual response. Eisenman emphasizes on formalism can sometimes overlook the cultural, social, and environmental context, leading to buildings may feel out of place to the surrounding.
In conclusion, Peter Eisenman's architectural philosophy, characterized by his deconstructivist approach and emphasis on form and space over function, encouraged a reinterpretation of traditional design principles. This fusion could lead to innovative structure that challenge normative aesthetic and functionality, reflecting Malaysia's rich heritage through a contemporary avant-garde lens.